All right, here we are in the skate park at Slab City. Here with my new friend Cut. What's going on, Cut?
How you doing?
So you said you just pulled into Slab City, or how long have you been here?
I got out here. Shoot, what's today? The 14th,
I think
15th?
yeah, the 15th. Yeah.
Yeah, I got here about 3 days ago.
Cool.
Yeah.
From where?
I left Texas. I was there for 5 months. Ended up going to the Grand Canyon. I'm from Connecticut, so it's kind of been a dream of mine to go to Alaska. So that's been kind of like a 20-year dream
Wow.
going on. Yeah.
So what's your background?
I'm a veteran of the Army, and I did a tour in Afghanistan.
Wow. Thank you for serving. Honestly, yeah, we're proud military in my family.
Well, I appreciate the support. It means a lot to a lot of us out there, and yeah. So I've been traveling in my car, and took my car seat out of my the passenger seat out and built a bed, and yeah, I've been on the road on and off about almost going on close to 3 years, and it's been quite the experience, and
How many years? 3 years.
almost 3 years.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's been a lot of fun, a lot of scary situations. I mean, you would know. I mean, like you've been doing your thing, and it's like sometimes you're just in a spot and something bad happens, and you're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I do know. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, the scariest thing that happened to me was I was in Florida camp. I was literally posted up right next to a church. I was there for about a month in Clearwater, and all of a sudden I hear these guys screaming about how they're about to fight, and all of a sudden I hear he's got a gun. I'm sleeping in my car.
Yeah.
I'm in my boxes, everything like that, and I got all I had at the time was sweatshirts just covering my windows, and they all hid behind my car. And I was like, if this dude brings out shots, man, I'm definitely getting lit up tonight. And then after that, kind of subsided. I ended up going to the bar to get a beer because, crap, man, that was not fun. That was not a fun night.
Clearwater, got it.
Yeah, and that's the whole like epicenter of what is it? What's that thing Tom Cruise he's involved with?
Scientology.
Yeah, because I got all these buildings out there that are just nobody's in them.
Oh wow, no way.
Yeah, nobody's in them, and they're just
Clearwater. You're right.
yeah, and you wouldn't think it if you were driving around because it just looks like kind of like business stuff. And no, they're all empty. And yeah, no, I made it out here finally. 20 years I've been trying to do this.
Wow. And what brought you to Slab City specifically?
Into the Wild.
Yeah, the movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
You kind of got the look going, dude.
Yeah, well, if you saw me 2 years ago, man, I had hair down to here. I had the beard out like that, and
damn.
But I think I have a better look because I drink probably more than I should.
So, what, the good stuff or the crap? What do you drink?
Well, I mean, I drink White Claw, man, because it's low in calories. But I'm drinking a Bush right now, and anyone back home knows, man, I'm a Bush man, and warm Bush at that, because when I was in the Army, people would break into your common area and steal your beer, man, and I just started putting my stuff in my wall locker, and I would just drink 30 racks fucking warm.
No way.
And everyone called me the warm Bush guy.
That's so funny.
Yeah, no, I love it.
So what, was it any different traveling during COVID?
Not so far. I mean, the only thing that was really different was like the masks.
Were you like out and about during like the toilet paper scare of 2020?
Oh, of course. I mean, but I was back. I mean, when it actually hit, my mother got really sick, and I had to go back to Connecticut and help her out. And she had to get a surgery, and that's when the pandemic really like hit tenfold, and I got stuck in Connecticut for 9 months because everyone was scared to go anywhere.
Yeah, I hear that. Is she doing all right now?
Oh, she's doing fine. Yeah,
good,
she's
good.
doing real good. My mother's my best friend. Like, she's everything to me, and she's been very supportive of what I'm doing. Like a lot of people, they look at what you do and travel around, and they just kind of shit on it, and they just look at you like, oh, well, I'm working a 9 to 5, and you're out there doing what you want to do, and I'm like, well, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Correct. That's exactly what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just came from Connecticut recently? Oh, Texas, you said.
Yes.
You've been on the road for how long? Just this past trip?
So I got it back on the road about September of 2020, and then I spent. I was out. Then I went out to North Carolina for a little bit. I know some Army family out there in Fort Bragg. Then I ended up going to see my other buddy that I served with. Stayed with him for a little bit. Then I ended up going to Texas right after that. Stayed there for 5 months, and here I am today.
That's so cool.
Yeah, yeah.
So you mentioned one of the scarier moments. How about like a really incredible moment on the road?
Incredible moment would have to be the moment I got here, because like I said, I've been trying to do this for 20 years, and like it's a lot of things didn't come into play where I wanted to. I just didn't have the money and the means at the time to get to where I wanted to be. So I finally got here, man, and I'm telling you, I had a shit-eating grin from ear to ear for a couple hours, and I'm just like, I can't believe I actually did it.
Wow, yeah.
And it was totally gnarly, and I've been living out here for a couple days now, and I want to spend a couple more days. And I mean, you're saying about going up to the hot springs, and I might roll with y'all.
Let's get a crew. Let's meet some people.
Yeah, man, I love meeting people, because I've been dying to meet you, and I'll tell you what, man, ever since I started channel, I was like, oh, I gotta meet this cat. And what better place, because I seen your videos coming up here at the handlebar, and I came up here with some food and stuff like that, because I was like, you know what, these people deserve everything under the sun, because they're just the sweetest and greatest people.
Yeah.
They get a bad rap around here.
They do.
There's shitbags everywhere. Like, it doesn't matter where you are.
There's just not walls to hide all the stuff. I feel like they have like the same ratio of like issues here as everything else in the world. There's just no walls to hide it.
Correct. Exactly. But I mean, everybody's been so kind and so generous, and I don't mind like giving back to the community, and it's not like anybody's giving me anything. It's just like I see how people living out here, and it's just nice to give a little helping hand once in a while.
Heck yeah.
It makes you sleep a little better at night once in a while.
So you're gonna head up to Alaska now. Are you gonna what's your plan? Are you gonna fly to Alaska? Is there?
No, I'm if I can get through the border, because I know I gotta do a COVID test, everything like that. But
so they are allowing people into Canada now?
I don't know. And that's because my cousin lives out in Seattle. So once I get out to Seattle, I'm gonna pretty much figure everything out.
Man, worst case scenario, don't give up on your dream. Just fly out there and hitchhike Alaska.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah, man, you could do it.
Dude, I got everything I need that in my car right now. Delilah, that's my girl. She's been taking good care of me.
Yeah.
And but if all else fails, because I won't do the vaccine, because I don't trust that.
Me neither. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's in. Did you just hear about the stuff about the Johnson pulling?
No.
Or putting pause on it because of the blood clots that have been happening.
I mean, it was too quick. Come on. Everyone's like, you're not a scientist, you're not a doctor. Yeah, I'm sorry, I was taught critical thinking when I was a kid.
Well, I don't need to be a doctor or a scientist to realize I don't want something in my body if I don't know what it is.
And what are we going to create if we create a sterile society? We're going to create a fucking superbug.
Correct. And then next thing you know, you got that, it's The Fly. And you got Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, yeah, that was Jeff Goldblum, huh?
Yeah, you don't need that shit going on.
He was super skinny in that movie.
Man, he was like, shit, he was like in his 20s, man. If that.
I feel like I'm going to turn into the Fly with all the flies on my hair. Holy shit, man. I know. All day I'm just like flies. I'm just thinking of all these ways to get rid of flies.
Oh, man, you just feel like you're cooking out in the sun, man. They're just like, oh, fresh meat, so, yeah. But, yeah, no, I've been dying to go to Alaska for 20 years. And
which part of all of it?
Well, I got to go back to Connecticut for my niece's 10th birthday, because it's her double digit, and that means the world to me to be there for that. So, and her birthday's in June 9th. I think I said that right, because I'm terrible with birthdays.
I hear that.
I barely remember mine, but yeah, so I'm going out there. My cousin's in Seattle. I'm going to stay with him for like 2 weeks, and then I'll mob up there through Canada if I can, and then stay in Alaska for a week or two, or however long I get the chance to, and then I was going to drive through Canada back to Connecticut.
I got peeps up there towards Anchorage and down at Seward, so let me know if you go. We'll keep in touch.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I got like a plug up there and stuff.
Oh, that'd be phenomenal.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's you can buy it legally, but sometimes the black market's a little cheaper.
Oh, no, I hear you. I mean, shit. It's good to know people. You know?
Yeah.
You meet people all around. Like, I've been meeting a lot of cool people around here. Like, but I try to keep to myself and let everybody else kind of do their own thing. Because I don't like bugging people.
Yeah, I hear that.
You never know when someone's having a bad day, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm glad to meet you because you're definitely good shit.
Well, we'll chill. Yeah, we'll be friends if you want. I'm just around here right now. I'm trying to find videos to take to give people content until I leave. I mentioned to you actually here, whatever. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna leave in like a week. Actually, my buddy Alex is trying to get me at least Sunday, and it's Thursday, but I told him probably Tuesday. And
I'm down to go, man.
Yeah, we might be able to crew and go.
I'm down to go.
You know. So if you're watching this, you want to join? Why not? Come on, let's go to Remington Hot Springs in like a week and go just crash the place. I mean, seriously, it's by Bakersfield. The temperatures are decent. You know, it's starting to get hot here, and I'm over the desert thing. I'm ready. It's like up in the Sequoia, so it's a desert type scene, but this cute little wet canyon river valley thing on the Kern. So nice. Yeah, I think that's
awesome.
where we're gonna go.
Yeah.
And
I'll totally follow you.
meet some people.
That'd be great.
Meet some girls.
Ain't no shortage of that in the world, man. I'll tell you that.
And and then maybe from there go north, and I don't know. Who knows? A lot of those caravans don't last long when you're driving and just driving, but you go places and you drop people off and you pick people up. It can be fun.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, usually people just drive each other crazy and it splits off, but I mean, yeah, let's give it a shot. So that's probably my plan. I'm gonna go that way. I might save the Grand Canyon for later. I've done the desert a lot. I'm almost ready to bounce out. So I think north in a week. We'll see, because my plans change regularly, but once I commit to it, that's going to be what I do, and I have like a day or two to decide to commit.
That's how I am, man. That's exactly how I am.
Yeah, so I won't commit unless I know for sure.
Correct. Yeah.
Well, let's see. We'll get you to follow up with what are your plans after Alaska?
Like I said, I got to go back to Connecticut for my niece's birthday, and shout out to my little niece Kaylee Bear. I love you, and that's why I'm going back to Connecticut. Otherwise, I wouldn't be. I'd be mobbing around anywhere I want to go at that point. But
would you ever do a YouTube channel?
I really thought about it. I don't know if I'm that interesting.
I was gonna say, why not? That's how I feel. I'm not that interesting. Honestly.
I mean, I got Instagram. I mean, you can follow me, Curious Wanderer 34. I've never plugged that before in my entire life.
I'll put a link in the end so people can click right on it. If you stay till the end, you can click on it if you want to see his
Yeah, that's cool.
Instagram.
Yeah, no, I thought I mean I had a YouTube channel before YouTube was like blown up like with everything.
Until it became mainstream.
Oh my gosh, like I still got the videos on there, but I lost the account and password, and like I was never able to figure it out. But yeah, no, it's still there, but it's all videos I filmed when I was in the Army, and like because I had like this idea that I was going to be an actor one day. And
Fuck yeah.
I mean, I've been in TV shows and
No way.
in a movie and stuff, and yeah. But I did like background work. It wasn't anything like substantial.
You kind of look like the one guy.
Oh yeah, that's what I've heard.
The one guy from Hollywood.
Without the makeup yet. Yeah, no.
No, that one guy. People will probably say it in the comments.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I look like a chooch right now.
But just honestly, comments aren't the best place to be. You don't want to check the comments, jeez.
Oh, I wouldn't. Even if I was able to, I wouldn't.
I'm just kidding. People have been pretty nice on my channel, actually.
Oh man, I haven't seen anything bad said about you. You know.
I mean, it'll happen, but if it does, I'm just nice to them back, and then they look like a douche if they keep being mean.
Well, that's why they're fucking goofballs, and they're sitting behind their computer or their phone or whatever, and they're shitting on somebody who's experiencing life. Because I mean, once you got life by the balls the way you want it, instead of just sitting around in your house and going to do your 9 to 5. Like, I got nothing against 9 to 5s and making a living for yourself and doing that, but I mean, it's like, dude, you really want to experience life instead of sitting on the couch, man. You got to get out there, like put in some vacation time, save some money and just go do it, because it's so worth it, because you don't know what you're worth until you actually experience things. Because people are like, oh man, yeah, this and that, and it's like, okay, well, go ahead and do it. It's like, oh, well, I got the kids, and I can't, it's all right, man. Excuses after excuses, and it's like, people like you, you fucking rocking it the way you want to rock it, and that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I think I've been outside now this time for like a year.
See,
May 1st will be a year.
Well, yeah, there you go, man. And
sometimes I think about it, I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing?
Oh no, 100%. I mean, there's always that moment of clarity where you're just like, should I keep doing this? What am I doing right now?
Yeah, it doesn't take me long to be like,
No, yeah. But I mean, but then you snap out of it eventually, and then you're just
Yeah.
like, you got to continue on the journey, man.
yeah, well, dude, hopefully our journeys come parallel. They're parallel right now, so maybe go have a beer or something. I'm not sure what you're up to. Let's chill.
Oh, I'm hanging. I'm hanging.
I'll shut off the camera, do it all off film. Go meet some people, who knows? Maybe go romp around. I'd love to explore some of the other camps with someone, honestly.
So my buddy Larry right down the road, he took me around and introduced me. He took me around here, what was it, yesterday? He took me to Bombay Beach and he showed me a bunch of stuff. And I'll tell you what, man, there's some great people out here. And like, people get such a bad rep because other people got something dumb to say.
So what would your advice be as far as like what people that have maybe never been from the slabs, maybe people that aren't as deep into the travel culture and like they want to come and experience a little, what might be some advice for them coming to the slabs their first time?
Mind your P's and Q's, always. And you know what? If you're gonna walk around, take pictures, and be intrusive to other people's things, be respectful, because talk to somebody and ask them first before you start doing that stuff. And just,
For sure.
because I mean, that's like you coming into somebody else's house and taking pictures of their living room. You just don't want that to happen unless it's okay, you know.
Yeah.
But I'd say mind your P's and Q's and step lightly, and everything else should be cream cheese.
Hell yeah, for sure, man. Cool. Well, thanks so much for your time.
Absolutely, man.
I'm just going to pan out and do one of these fancy. Here we go.
You paying that shit.
Cool. Yeah, push that button right there. That's going to get to his Instagram. See you guys.